Hey guys, and welcome back to The Graded Gem. I'm Basehead Tom, and welcome back to part 2 of the October submissions. Let's get straight into it. So we're going to start with Daniel. Daniel has sent in these and this. Okay, so you can't properly see what we've got from there, but we've got our HARIBO, which we did originally think were for grading, but luckily he's made sure to label this not for grading, maybe eaten. And we've also got a little white rubber duck. He's like an eraser, like an actual rubber, pencil rubber, which is really cool. He doesn't squeak, this one, because he's a pencil rubber. And, you know, I'm a little bit sad about it, but he's kind of cute, so I'll accept it. It kind of looks like he's from the Swan game, if anyone has been keeping up with the latest Switch news. I'm going to take those off camera for no reason whatsoever. Not going to let Connor know about those either. We're going to start off with a Harry Potter card there. This is the unicorn. The first time that the unicorn was seen in Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone by Harry and Ron is when they're in detention. I mean, Harry and Draco, sorry. We've got the golden snitch there. Obviously, the main collectible from Quidditch. It's what ends the game and wins the team 150 points. We've got the start of term feast. We've got the hospital bed. Very, very, very cool. I love Harry Potter. Like, this is some really exciting stuff for me to open. We've got the charms exam, not to open, to see. You know, for grading. That's what I meant to say. We've got Fred and George Weasley, the two twins from Birmingham there. They support Aston Villa, I believe. We've got the Flying Pikachu to get back to some Pokemon. We also have the Articuno, the Moltres with that big laser beam looking lava shot, and the Zapdos. There we go. As well as this awesome Eevee card. Look at how nice that is. Very, very nice promo card. Very, very cool. Thank you very much for those, Dan, and especially for this little guy and the Haribo. Next up we have Kelton, who has this awesome Charizard from Expedition. Very, very nice. We've got the Charizard EX. And we have the Birthday Pikachu, the White Star 2nd anniversary version of that card. Very cool. So thank you very much for submitting those, Kelton. Next up we have Glenn, who's got this awesome Tauros card. Very, very cool and weird. I do like these cards. They're very cool. We got the Hitmonchan there. Even though she's wearing boxing gloves, she's kicking the punching bag there. I presume it's a punching bag. We've got this awesome Pokemon Center Surfing Pikachu. We have the Secret Rare, Togepi, Igglybuff, and Cleffa. They all look so angry in this Rainbow Rare variant. Very odd that they look so angry. We've got the Secret Rare, I believe it's the Secret Rare Lightning Energy. It looks very textured to me. Very, very cool. We have the Pikachu and Zekrom GX tag team card. We have the Slowpoke and Psyduck. The Mewtwo GX. We have Clefairy, sorry there. The character rare. We have Guzma, or Guzma. We got a little Japanese Venonat. A Bellsprout. A confused Psyduck. Look at him, look how distraught he is. Very, very sad. We also have the full art, not the full art. We have the Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres GX. And we got two. We have the Munch promo there of Psyduck. And another one. And the Rowlet. And another Psyduck. And a Pikachu. And we have the Eevee. And a Psyduck. And an Eevee. This is aggressive looking, to say the least. There. Maybe that's one of the ones that Ash caught from the Safari Zone. We have the Arceus Prism card. Very, very nice Prism card. One of the better Prism cards. Along with Jirachi, one of my favourite Pokemon. We got the Charizard and Reshiram. Hidden Fates, I need to say, Ultra Shiny Rayquaza GX. And another one. We got the Jirachi Prism. His Skydoll's on the boat. Do love Jirachi. We got the Stack Attacker. Very, very cool. We got this Pikachu promo, SM157. We have the Armored Mewtwo. And another Armored Mewtwo. Then we've got a Pokemon Center Pikachu. There, both dressed up in traditional Japanese dress, I believe. We've got Pikachu in a flowery field. We have the Pikachu in the kind of blues singing suits, I presume. I presume they're like kind of blues singers. Very, very cool. We do like that. We have Magnemite there with its companion Surge. We've got another one of the Blues Brothers Pikachu, which is what I'm going to call that card from now on. We've got this awesome Squirtle card. Very, very nice. Love the artwork. We've got another Pikachu in the city. We have another Zapdos, Moltres, and Articuno. We have the Lunala Gold card from the Ultra Shiny promo. But you can tell that by its blue. There we go. Very cool. We have the Mew on a rock. Very, very nice card. We have the Shiny Rowlet. We have the Charizard GX from Hidden Fates. The Ho-Oh Shiny Vault Full Art. We have a Coughing. And on the end we have Team Rocket themselves, Jesse and James. Thank you very much, Glenn, for sending those in. And we're excited to see your results. Next up, we have Alexandre. We start with a Japanese Charizard Gold Star. The big Charizard there with his Gold Star. We follow that with the Mewtwo Gold Star in Japanese. Very, very cool. And on the back, a Crystal Charizard there. Obviously a Japanese Crystal Charizard. Very, very cool. The holographic on these in person is actually insane. The camera doesn't pick it up as well as I thought it would. But in person, absolutely nuts. Very, very cool. Thanks for submitting those. I hope you get some great grades. Next up, we have Michael, who's starting with this Detective Pikachu Stamped Detective Pikachu card. SM190, and then we have the non-stamped variant. We have the Moltres, Zapdos, and Articuno Secret Rare. The Moltres, Zapdos, and Articuno GX. We have the Rockets Hitmonchan. The Pikachu SM206 sitting in the Flowery Fields promo. The Stained Glass Legendary Bird Trio. The Full Art Legendary Bird Trio. We have Giovanni's Gyarados. And a Brock's Rhydon. Thank you very much for submitting those. Very nice cards. And that one is still sealed. Next up, we have Cory. There we go. We've got a reverse Charizard there from Team Up. Very, very cool. We've got these. Now, these confused me when I first saw them. I opened lots of Dragon Majesty. Charizard is a holographic. This is from the Let's Play Eevee theme deck there. That's a non-holographic Charizard from Dragon Majesty. We have the Reshizard. We also have... No, that was just one card. It felt thick for a card. So we got the Charizard EX there. The Charizard GX from Detective Pikachu. We have the SM3H Charizard. Look at the fire. Very, very nice. We have this awesome Charizard. Do you recognize it, guys? Do you recognize it? We've got the Charizard EX, the Charizard GX, and on the back we've got the Charizard GX. Lots of love for Charizard there, Cory. I think you've got a good choice in Pokemon. Next up, we have Alfie, or otherwise known as Solgaleo Pokemon Collector. What card do you think it's sent in, guys? Is it a Lunala? No, it's a Solgaleo GX. Again, this is the Hidden Fates promo card. As you can tell by the awesome colouring on it there, and the fact it's got the little A in a black circle down there. Very, very cool. We like that a lot. Next up, we have Alan. We've got a Jolteon as the first card from Alan there. And another Jolteon there from Jungle this time. We have Garchomp and Giratina. We have the Celebi and Venusaur. The Raichu and the Alolan Raichu. The Ditto First Edition. the Slowpoke and Psyduck, and the Slowpoke and Psyduck full art there. Very, very cool cards. Lots of nice tag team cards. I hope Pokemon carry on doing the tag team cards, because I think they're pretty awesome. We'll see how Gigantamax goes when that comes out. But for now, I think tag team, pretty good. Next up, we have Joe, otherwise known as Pokemon Sphere. We've got the Moltres, Zapdos, Articuno, Stained Glass. We have the same card, but in the full art variant instead of Stained Glass, and the Rainbow Rare variant as well. We have another Stained Glass promo, and another one, and another one, and another one. We have the Rainbow Rare Charizard and Braixen, and another one, and another one.
Another one.
How about a full art? You like Rainbow Rares? How much do you like Rainbow Rares? I like Rainbow Rares. And now we get onto a point of contention for me. Joe, I've messaged you about these. I need to open a Harry Potter box. I'm just saying. I've seen them on your Instagram, Joe. I've seen them. We've got Professor Severus Snape here as our first Harry Potter card. Very, very cool. We've got Beta Grabs the Snitch. Shouldn't be allowed, really. We've got a Good Night's Sleep. We have Dean Thomas. There we go. We have Hannah Abbott. I've probably just hold my hands like this for a while. We've got Draco Malfoy. It's hard to see the cards a little on camera. We have the Invisible... I'm just going to hold them this way, and you... your brains will have to kind of work with me here. We've got the Invisibility Cloak. And we have another Invisibility Cloak. We have the Dragon's Escape. Can anyone remember the name of the dragon? It's Norbert. The Elixir of Life. Then we have this. Very, very cool card. A Stormy Quidditch match. Very nice. We've got Gringotts. They kind of look like the elves from the film Elf, Will Ferrell. Coming up to Christmas, you know, makes sense. Got the Beta Grabs the Snitch. Then we've got these Authentic Cinema Film card, which you might not be able to see. They've actually got film from them. And these are from the cinematic trailers. So this is from Order of the Phoenix. Then we have another one from the Half-Blood Prince. These are so, so, so cool. I'm so jealous, I'll be honest. Now, this is a material that was used in the Quidditch match. There, from the Quidditch stands, should I say. Authentic material from the Quidditch stands. We got another trailer card. This one from the Goblet of Fire. And this one from the Goblet of Fire as well. Then we've got some of the red material used in the Quidditch flags. Or Quidditch stands, should I say. Got this Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire card. We have Emma Watson herself there, Hermione Granger. We've got the Death Eater's Attack card. I like the hollow on that, that's kind of nice. We've got a fully grown werewolf. Professor Remus there. We've got Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. This awesome Harry Potter. That is a unique pose, isn't it? Not a unique pose. Like it shows a lot about Harry Potter. It's very easy to know that it's Harry Potter in that pose. We've got the Stag or a True Patronus there. We've got Chasing the Golden Snitch. A Hogsmeade Blanketed in Snow. And lastly, we have another Hogsmeade Blanketed in Snow. Thank you very much for sending those in, Joe. You know I'm always going to enjoy seeing the Harry Potter cards. I am a true Harry Potter nerd, and I love it. So thank you very much for sending those in, and best of luck. Next up, we have TCG Wiz. We've got Beldum there, a shiny Beldum, followed by a shiny Metang, a shiny Celesteela, Kartana. But one Kartana wasn't good enough for you? Take two Kartanas. We have Ralts, one of my favourite Pokemon there in his shiny variant, and another one, followed by the Curlier. And another Curlier. Let's just fix focus just there for a second. So we're going to have Curlier. We've got... Oh, go on, there we go. Diancie. Very, very nice. I love Diancie. I love all the fairy type Pokemon. I think they're very, very cool looking. for the most part. One of my favourite Pokemon of all time, Altaria. There is a trainer card that Connor says looks like me, that has a gold Altaria in it. And I'm just saying, guys, if anyone wants to make that reality and genetically engineer a true life Pokemon, a Gibble and another Gibble, then I will be your best friend for life. We've got the Gabites, followed most obviously by the Garchomp and the other Garchomp. I presume they're the parents of all the smaller ones there, and they're looking after them. We have the Eevee, Golden Swablu, another Golden Swablu, the Noibat, the Leafeon GX, the Ho-Oh GX, a Ho-Oh GX, a Ho-Oh GX, a Ho-Oh GX, a Reshiram, shiny Reshiram there, very, very nice. We've got the Turtonator. I think this Pokemon is so odd looking, but in a way that has made me fall and live in love with this Pokemon. He's so great. The Alolan Ninetales, the Alolan Ninetales, the Articuno, which looks very much just like a slightly ill Articuno, very pale. But I do actually really like the colour. The colour is striking, especially with the silver background. I think blue and gold are the best things that go against these silver backgrounds. I think sometimes the greens work, but the blue cards and the gold cards just look great. I mean, look at that. Glaceon just looking like an absolute legend there. Greninja with the black and blue. And another one. We have the big blue Electrode. I think that is one of my favourite cards. There's so many favourite cards from Hidden Fates. I really struggle because I love them all. I think they're all my favourite. Xurkitree. We have a Mewtwo. Look at the green! That pops. That is a popper there. We've got a Mewtwo popping card. We have a Mewtwo popping card. We got a big green Mewtwo. We got a big green Mewtwo. We got this shiny boy. We got this Espeon, this big green Espeon. That looks very, very cool. We do like that. We've got Banette, the creepy, creepy ghosty. We've got Nihiligo. I'm not very good at saying this jellyfish's name. He's a cosmic jellyfish. Naganadel. Very, very nice. We have Lucario. This card looks sick. What was I saying? Blue and gold on the silver. Guys, you have to agree with me. Look at that card. Very nice. We got the Umbreon there with the black and the blue. The Gardevoir, one of my favourite Pokemon, in blue. Just saying. Altaria, one of my other favourite Pokemon, and it's in gold with a blue outline. I'm just saying. Hidden Fates knew how to tickle me in a good way. We've got the Noivern. I do apologise. I've been watching too many Max Mofo videos. I can't read Noivern or Noibat without wanting to scream it. Very, very cool first stack of cards. Lots of Hidden Fates. We've got a Mewtwo. We have a Mewtwo and a Mew. We have a Mewtwo and a Mew. What do you think we've got here, guys? A different Mewtwo and a Mew. It's the alternative art, I believe. Oh no, it's the promo, SM191. We have the Moltres, Zapdos, Articuno GX. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we have a full art, a 2, a rainbow rare, a 2, a 3, a 4, stained glass promo, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then, I'm saying 6, and then 7. There we go. We've got the Cynthia. Look at that. I love that card. Very, very cool. Do you know why I love that card? Why do I love that card, guys? Look down here. Who is this? Who is that? That's Lucario. That is Lucario. We have the Tapu Bulu Gold and Red card, the Tapu Fini Gold and Light Blue card, the Tapu Koko Gold and Orange card, and the Tapu Lele Gold and Pink card. But we got 2 of Tapu Lele, because why would you not have 2 of Tapu Lele? We have the Scyther Shiny Volt, the Rowlet, the Dartrix, the Wimpod, the Pheromosa. That's how you say that. Look at the skinny, skinny limbs on Pheromosa. There, we've got that. We have the Charmander, the Charmander, the Charmander. If you lay on the charm, you might get a Charmander. We've got a Alolan Vulpix, a Voltorb, very menacing blue Voltorb. It does kind of look like in a reflection. It has a little tooth. It's giving a little toothy smile. We got the Xurkitree there, the Shuppet, the Inkay, the Inkay, the Poipole, the other Poipole, Sudowoodo. Okay, red is a pretty good look on the silver background as well. We have Riolu, as I nearly said, Riolu there, and Lucario. Look at how great that is, guys. Just look. We have Rockruff, little cute blue puppy. We've got Zora, little cute black and blue puppy. We have Magnemite, and Magneton, and Magnezone. Magnezone should be gold. I'm just saying, guys, Magnezone should definitely be gold. So thank you very much for sending all of those shiny cards in. I hope we don't blind PSA with all the shiny that is going in this submission. Just saying, guys, it's a lot of shiny. Next up, we have Khaled, who has got a Dark Alakazam to start off with, followed by a Dark Vileplume, a Dark Golbat, an Alakazam there, a Blaine holographic, the Raichu, a Dark Slowbro there, with the Rocket in the background. That is one of the sickest cards. I'm just saying, with the Team Rocket grunt there in the background. We have Giovanni looking fly as heck. Me and Connor were talking earlier about dressing up as Giovanni. Clefable. We have a Moltres First Edition, a Blastoise, a Blastoise, a Venusaur, a Blastoise, a Blastoise. I love these ones where I just get to say the name of the Pokemon over and over again. It stops me getting confused. Venusaur, Venusaur, Venusaur. It does also make me think that I'm losing my memory a little bit. Mewtwo, the Poliwrath holographic. Do love the holo on the Poliwrath. We got a Dark Persian. Whose could this be, I wonder? Who would own a Persian? I wonder who would own a Persian. We have Mewtwo, and Mewtwo, and Magneton, the Mew on the Rock. They're very, very cool. Do like Mew on a Rock. We've got a Hitmonchan, a Zapdos, a Blastoise. I feel like I'm getting used to saying Blastoise very, very much here. Reshiram and Charizard Full Art, the Blastoise GX, the Reshiram and Charizard GX Clefairy, Gyarados, Chansey, Nidoking, Magneton, Alakazam, a Charizard with an NM on the sleeve there. We've got a Charizard. We have this stamped Dragonite. We have this awesome Mewtwo. Look at that. I love that artwork. It's going with his little hand psychic energy. Does that mean his brains are in his hands? Who knows? We have Hitmonchan there, ready to fight. The Ninetales holographic. The Magneton holographic. The Zapdos. The Zapdos. Blaine's Charizard. A Dragonite with a rainbow background there. First edition Fossil. Big, big fan of that card. Let's just move these over a little bit to show off the Dark Machamp. Look how menacing that Machamp is. Just saying, a little bit creepy. First edition holographic of Dark Machamp. Dark Slowbro First Edition, again with the awesome grunt in the background. The Dark Vileplume. Lieutenant Surge's Fearow First Edition. The Rocket's Scyther First Edition. The Dark Dugtrio First Edition. The Dark Slowbro with the awesome Rocket grunt there. We have the Machamp First Edition. Who knows anything about a Machamp First Edition? There we go. We've got the Articuno there from Fossil. Aerodactyl. Giovanni's Nidoking, Giovanni's Persian, Giovanni's Gyarados, Giovanni's Machamp, Misty's Golduck, Sabrina's Gengar, Koga's Ditto, Lieutenant Surge's Raichu, the Machamp First Edition from base. Who knows anything about the Machamp First Edition from base? We've got Lieutenant Surge's Fearow, we have the Dark Alakazam, We have the Dark Arbok, Lieutenant Surge's Raichu, the Dark Hypno, the Dark Magneton, the Dark Magneton, the Dark Magneton, the Sabrina's Alakazam, the Sabrina's Alakazam, the Rocket's Moltres. Look how cool that Moltres is. I love the Moltres. Erica's Vileplume, Rocket's Zapdos, Lugia, Lieutenant Surge's Fearow, and lastly, the Dark Alakazam. Thank you very much, Khaled, for sending those in. They're pretty cool. I like those. Next up, we have Jan with a Chikorita with a different artwork, a Blastoise with a different artwork, a Wartortle, a Squirtle looking into the stars, a Squirtle made of Play-Doh, or Plasticine, a Bayleaf, and Meganium's shouting at the ground. He's so angry with the floor there. We have Cyndaquil, Quilava, Typhlosion, Toadstool chasing an Oddish. That's kind of mean. I don't know how I feel about that. Croconaut, Fraligator in the water. It's iconic artwork. Fraligator having a yawn. We have a Totodile sleeping on what I can only presume is a wave. I don't know realistically how that works. They're not solid objects. Typhlosion with its fiery necklace. We have a Cyndaquil, a Meganium, a Charizard. What a cool Charizard that is. What a cool Charizard that is. Charmeleon there with a tiny little head, a Charmander with an alternate art looking very flat, a Venusaur holding a Pokeball, one of the best Venusaur arts in my opinion, very, very nice. We have another Venusaur, a Ivysaur, a Bulbasaur just kind of bathing in the sunlight. I can only presume he's hoping to learn Solar Beam, and another one where he's bathing in the sunlight. Bulbasaur loves the sun. An Aerodactyl first edition there from Fossil, a Simsala, otherwise known as Alexandre, a Nidoking. Can you tell that those weren't English whilst I was quickly going through those? We have a Charizard promo, which looks absolutely bored out of its mind. Cross-armed there, and another one, 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 and another one. How many of these did you send? That's pretty cool. We got the Ninetales hiding in what I presume is the grass, though Ninetales is a bit big to be hiding in grass. We have the Pichu, Pidgeot, best Pokemon in the game. We have a Poliwrath, also made of Play-Doh, I believe. It's hard to tell there. Raichu, a Rapidash, a Skarmory, a Typhlosion, a Tyranitar. There we go, very, very cool. We have the Vileplume having a stroll. I do like that artwork. Coolest artwork in the game. Of Venusaur at least. Wheezing, looking menacing and just genuinely terrifying. I don't know how I feel about that. Fearow, we have Fraligator, we have a Gengar, we have a Golem, we have a Kingler, a Machamp. I nearly said Watchamp. I read that completely wrong there for a second. I was like, that's not Pokemon. We got Meganium and a Magby, a Mew, a Mewtwo doing a T-pose looking like Trinity from the Matrix. We have Alakazam with his spoons. Again, a Matrix reference, I presume. Ampharos, it's not a Matrix reference. We have Cobra, or Arbok. We have Blastoise, Butterfree, a Charizard holographic flying its way into the night. A Clefable, I think I said into the night because Clefable's in the night sky. We have a Cloyster, a Dragonite going stomp. There we have a Dugtrio with their angry little eyebrows. Look at their angry eyebrows. We have the Armored Mewtwo, an Armored Mewtwo, an Armored Mewtwo, a bored Charizard, a bored Charizard, a bored Charizard. You are making me say a bored Charizard a hell of a lot of times here, Chan. I'm just saying. Armored Mewtwo. Very, very cool. And there are a lot of duplicates in this one, so I'm hoping you get the 10s. I'm hoping you definitely get the 10s. Thank you very much for submitting those. You've got lots of Charizards, lots of Mewtwo, and the coolest Venusaur art in the Pokemon TCG, in my opinion. Next up, we have Scott, who has sent this for me. Thank you for your services this year. May the odds be in your favour. If we were going full Hunger Games there, may the odds be ever in your favour, I believe. But look at how cool this is. Legendary Treasures. New look, same card, 10 booster packs with the Genesect artwork. I'm going to stick the autofocus back on. If I can. There we go. Legendary treasures. I do apologise if anyone gets motion sick. But this is a blister booster of legendary treasures. Now, I'm presuming Scott has sent this specifically for me rather than Grady Gradon for the simple fact of this has a chance at Radiant Collection. Radiant isn't a word. So we're going to open this booster pack live on camera for everybody to see at home what kind of cool things you can pull from black and white legendary treasures. Now, this isn't a cheap booster pack to get a hold of as well. So we got the Zekrom artwork there. Very, very cool. So I do want to give a massive, massive thank you for sending this. This is so cool to be sent, like, cool things to open and to have. Like, I'm not saying that the sweets have been demolished, but it's possible. So we're going to open this legendary treasures pack. I can't remember how the code card works properly. Okay, here we go. There's a code card for you guys for legendary treasures. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3 from the back. And I'm going to turn it over. So we've got a Servine, which is a Radiant Collection card. Very, very cool. We have a Drudigan. A Gabite. An Oshawott. Very, very nice artwork. We have the Vulpix. The Dino. The Misdreavus. The Terrakion. Very cool holographic there. We have a Darkrai EX. Again, very, very cool. That is a sick card. I like that a lot. How is there a holographic and then this? Am I losing my mind? And a God of War Radiant Collection. Oh my god. Scott, I'm going to have to sleeve these up before I carry on with your submission. That is awesome. That is awesome. Okay, guys, I've sleeved up the 2 Radiant Collection cards there. We have a Servine and a God of War. We have a Darkrai EX and a Terrakion holographic. That is such a sick pack. Dude, you did us good. You did us good there. I'm just saying that is an amazing result. And now onto your submission. We have the Nightly Garbage Run, the Mewtwo and Mew GX. We have the Kabutops there, first edition. The Charmeleon from the Shiny Vault, the Charmander from the Shiny Vault, the Eevee, the Moltres, Zapdos, and Articuno Stained Glass promo, the Jessie and James full art, the Cynthia full art, and the Blastoise there from Expedition. Very, very cool. Thank you very much. I can't say how much I appreciate you sending us that booster pack, because that might add to my Radiant collection. I was like, is it Radiant Card Collection? No, that doesn't make sense. Radiant Collection is a set. But yeah. That is fantastic. Thank you very, very, very much. Next up, we have Bruno, who starts with a Raichu First Edition, and a Mewtwo First Edition, a Blastoise First Edition, a Chansey First Edition. What did you notice about those cards, guys? They're not English. Look at those. They're very cool. We've got the Red Eyes Black Dragon there. Look at that. That is... Everyone likes Blue Eyes. But that guy's ferocious. Then we have the Cyber End Dragon. This is the one from Minecraft. From the end. There we go. Very, very cool. Thank you very much, Bruno, for sending those in. Then we move on to Johan. Does anybody know the name of this trainer? Very, very cool card there. The Ultra Prism Lily. We also have Clefairy, the Arceus, Palkia, and Dialga statue card. We have the Zapdos, Articuno, and Moltres gold card with the blue, the red, and the gold on top. Looking very, very cool. We have the Charizard and Reshiram gold card. We have Guzma and Hao, I believe is the names. Then we have Cynthia and... Oh, my brain is lost. I can't remember the name of this lady. I do apologise. I know it starts with the C. I believe it starts with the C. We have these two. Yep, not a clue. I should know. Red and blue, obviously. And then we have the Coughing. Very, very cool character rare card there to finish that off. Thank you very much, Johan, for sending those in. Then we move on to our very good friend Shayne, who has sent in this lenticular Deoxys. There we go. That's the way the lenticular works on these cards. Look at that. Very, very cool. Do you like that? Then we got a stained glass promo, a stained glass promo, a stained glass promo, a stained glass promo, a stained glass promo. Kind of always makes me seem to do this when there are a lot of dupes. I do apologise that I sound very repetitive and boring. The repetitive is because of the cards. Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. The boring is because of my voice. We have another stained glass promo. We have the Charizard GX promo card. I love this artwork. This is one of my favourites. We have the Typhlosion holographic there. We have the big Mega Rayquaza EX. We have the Charizard GX full art, the Reshiram GX full art, the Eevee and Snorlax. Snorlax eating away. The Eevee and Snorlax GX there. The Pokemon Breeder. Very, very cool card. We have the Charizard GX Shiny Volt. Very, very cool. The Reshiram Gold card. I love this card as well. Look how sick that is. I'm just saying, very, very cool. We have this Mew, an ancient Mew. We have an Electrode, big cheesy grin on Electrode there. The Raichu GX Misty's Determination. I can't tell if she's swimming or running in that photo, because that is a swim pose. It looks like she's swimming. We have the Mewtube, the Lantern from Power Keepers, the Charmeleon from Crystal Guardians. Crystal Guardians, am I losing my mind? Is it Crystal Guardian? It is Crystal Guardians. The Charizard there. No, see, that is a holographic. That's the card that I thought the card earlier was. Empoleon Level X, the Dialga GX. We have the Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, some kind of angel magic dragon there from Yu-Gi-Oh! The Metagross GX, the White Kyurem, Zoroark, Blue Eyes White Dragon, Blue Eyes White Dragon, but different. We have Zerat the Mant. Now, none of those sound like words to me. Of the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, where he's more of a Hydra, the Tri-Horned Dragon. We have Red Eyes Black Dragon in a different artwork to what we saw earlier. The Five-Headed Dragon. The Dark Magician there with the kind of crazy prism holo. We have the Meteor Black Dragon. I presume the B stands for black. The Red Eyes Black Dragon. The Red Eyes Black Dragon. The Blue Eyes White Dragon there being part of the moon. Blue Eyes White Dragon with yet another alternate art looking like it's actually bigger than planets and going through planets. A Blue Eyes White Dragon being part of the moon. Blue Eyes White Dragon, the one that everybody knows. A Blue Eyes White Dragon, another one that everybody should know. A Blue Eyes White Dragon charging a Piper Beam. A Blue Eyes White Dragon being part of the moon. A Meteor Dragon. A Blue Eyes White Dragon, the OG. The OG. The OG. The... Connor, why do you do this to me? Why do you make me say repeats of cards over and over again? People will be bored of me very, very quickly. Mask of Restrict. We have Slifer, the Sky Dragon. The Winged Dragon of Ra. And then Obelisk, the Tormentor, who isn't a dragon. Instead, he's a buff bloke who's blue. We have the Charizard holographic there. We have an Arceus. I love these cards. Look how sick that is. Arceus has to be one of my favourite Pokemon. I didn't value Arceus as much until I started kind of being part of the TCG scene again. And he's just fantastic. He really is. We have a Steelix there. A Pikachu. Gaia the Fierce Knight. Black Skull Dragon. Magic Cylinders. We have Dark Necrofear. Espeon having a bit of a nap. The Black Magic Ritual. Zera the Mant, still not a real name. None of those are real words. Metang from the Shiny Vault. The Electrode. The Steelix. Another one. And another one. We have a Dreamcast controller, I think it looks like. The enemy controller there. The Charizard GX promo. The Buzzwole GX. And the Giovanni's Exile. Very, very cool. Thank you very much for sending those in, Shayne. Very, very excited to see your grades, as always. Then lastly, Connor has made sure this is part of the submission, or at least part of my submission video, because he knows I'm a massive nerd. He's sent in a TARDIS. Sent in a blooming TARDIS. Look at that. Just saying, 50th anniversary, limited edition, it's a TARDIS, it has 101 on defense and 101 attack. What else could you possibly want? There we go. We have Clara Oswald. We have another Clara Oswald there. Very, very cool. We have the Zapdos. The Latias. I love these holographics. I think that's so, so cool. The Lion holographics is what I'm going to call them. It's probably not their official name. We have the Latios. The the Mewtwo EX there in Japanese. The Mewtwo EX. These feel so small being called everyone's. Jirachi. Ash's Pikachu. I choose you. We have the Mewtwo there, holographic. And the Mew holographic. This Pikachu and Zekrom. Awesome, sick gold card. Thank you very much. I think that's going to end my submission video right there. Not my submissions, but my submission video. Thank you very much for watching, guys. You've given me a sore throat with how many cards you've sent in. So I'm going to take a drink from my Pikachu bottle. And I'm going to say, I'm going to leave it to the outro. See you next time, guys. Bye-bye. Sorry, Connor.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, please like, hit that bell button, and go and follow our social media. Oh, and don't forget gradedgem.com. Thanks, guys.